All right. What's up, guys? Today is Tuesday. It's currently Tuesday and 9:30 p.m. So I just wanna do a follow-up video following the last video I posted on Sunday, which was my weekly analysis. As obviously as the week goes in, you tend to rearrange or reanalyze, following what the week is giving you, because we all know that the week is not always like your analysis. You just analyze based on what you see, right? Now, as the week is going on, it also tells you can now adjust based on what you're seeing, because the market, you don't say you're gonna do this or that in the market. You follow what the market is basically telling you. So you have to do your part and then let the market also tells you what it wants to do, right? If it follows your initial part, then good and fine, right? Good and fine. We follow, we continue with it. But if it doesn't, then we try to see what the market is telling us, right? So starting, I'm gonna start with DXY, right? Because last week on Saturday I started with DXY same. So like this lows, these were the lows I was talking about. These as well. So if you notice on the previous video, I spoke on this level, right? I spoke particularly on this level that if you go to the left on the 1 hour, you're gonna see it's like it's even still there, right? This was last week, and today is last week. So it's like a sell to buy. So it's like a sell to buy before you break off structure. This is our break off structure here, and this is the sell to buy, right? Sell to buy before you break off structure. Sell to buy before you break off structure. So this is basically this structure here is basically what is here, right? So I just represented it here. So now clearly we can see. So I was saying last week that I'm gonna be looking for something, right? Some sort of a reversal down here. That's what I said last on Sunday. Pardon, I beg your pardon, on Sunday. That I was gonna be looking for a reversal here, right? So I said I will start looking at here and then 50%, and obviously the last level, which will be this level. And I'm gonna be looking at a like a break of structure or something on the lower time frame, which is 15 minutes, where I usually take my entries, right? So now if you're looking at the 4 hours, right? The 4 hours. So basically the week open, right? The week open, we pulled up a little and then continue dropping, which was just basically filling this imbalance here, and then we continue dropping. So now we are in our demand zone. You can see the rejections. This is something I like seeing on my zones, these rejections, 4 hours rejections, right? So we are on this level. So now from A to B, so our A to B now here is gonna be this level to this level, right? It's gonna be this level to this level. So this is our A to B. So we have, that's, remember this is a 4 hour, right? This is a 4 hour, because we already have a break of structure on the 15 minute and on the 5 minute. I don't think we have on the 1 hour here, but on the 1 hour, this is a 4 hour break of structure. So for us to start looking at a long-term buy on a long-term buy on DXY, we want to see something like this, and then now we look for a pullback, hopefully to this area, and then we can go long around this area, and then we can go long, right? This is what we want to see, right? This is what we want to see on the 4 hours. And then on the 1 hour, right, let's just get rid of this. On the 1 hour, we want to see this will be your 1 hour level right here. This will be your 1 hour level in terms of higher time frame, right? In terms of higher time frame, this will be your level right here this will be my level on the 1 hour. Even though I'll also consider this level, but originally this will be my position, right? This will be my position on the 1 hour. So 1 hour is still the same thing. Let's look for a break of structure above this level, right? If you look at this, also you're gonna see. So if you look also days, you're gonna see that these levels, right? This level, but I don't, unless I'm really focused on lower time frame, I will not look at this, right? I will not look at this because it tells me something, but I don't want to go too deep because it's a bit complicated. But I'm gonna be looking at this, but I will look at this on the 15 minute, but on the 1 hour, I'm gonna focus on this because why? Why am I saying I'm not gonna look at this? Because if I will not consider this a break of structure, right? Because this low right here, this low right here, did not mitigate 50% of its initial move, which was this, right? Which was this. If this low had gone up like this and then came down, then I would have considered this a valid 1 hour break of structure here, where it can be something like this. Let me drag it to the right so you see it would have been something like this. But this high right here did not pull to 50%, so that's why I don't consider that level. But if we go to the 15 minute, right? If we go to the 15 minute, this was what I was looking at today. So we up one, drop down. So on the lower time frame, right? This was exactly what I was looking at today. So it took a low, took a high. So now we are stuck within this. So at this level right here, right? At this level right here, I'm gonna be looking at. At this level right here, I'm gonna be looking at my buy here. I'm gonna be looking at my buy here. So my buy is down here, right, at this level. So this was what I was looking at today. So on DXY, this was what I was looking at. I was looking at the pullback into New York pullback, and then a reversal, which is why I was looking at this on GU. Now on GU is a bit different, even though we know the moves they move similarly, but it was a bit different. We open and then pull back. Now pulling back here, for now we are still stuck within this, right? We're still stuck within this, but we have taken this high right here. We did take this high later in the evening yesterday. So for now, I just woke up and then saw this level, and I was okay, I'm gonna mark these levels once we take out these levels, right? Once we take out these levels, this is the resistance level, this here is my resistance level, and this is where my original entry is supposed to be, right? So I mark these levels out, and I'm just gonna wait. That these were my intentions. If price breaks above these levels, then I'm gonna use these levels now as a support now for continuation, because this is what it should normally do. If it's aggressively breaking this level, then it will test this level and then continue buying. That's what I was gonna do. And if it doesn't break this level, then I was gonna use it for selling, right? And also to start looking for sells, for long sells on GU, I'm gonna be looking at this level, this low right here, right? This low. Once it gets broken, then I'm gonna be looking at sell. So if we have something like this, then I'll look for a pullback and then sell to target this low right here. Right, that's what I'm saying. But if it doesn't happen, then good and fine. If we come down, so I could definitely be looking at buys here, but obviously I'll wait for confirmation as well. Obviously we're looking at buys here, but I'll wait for confirmation as well. And if we are buying here, then the next target is gonna be this high, unless we break this low. If we start buying here, then we are going to continue upward. Alright, so that's what I'm going to be looking at on tomorrow. And bear in mind we have CPI tomorrow as well. Wednesday we have called CPI and PPI, producer price index. I've not really look at it, but I will do that later on. But also it's something I've been meaning to talk on, on the fundamentals precisely because I see a lot of people, they don't even have an idea. I mean, they do trade news, but they don't have an idea on what fundamental is about. So I do plan on making a series of videos, particularly on fundamentals. I'm not an expert there, though, but I think what I know could definitely help someone out there. So I'm still thinking of it, but that's something I'm really, really thinking of doing by maybe within the following day. So watch out for it, yeah, because it's gonna come. It's gonna come. So if it comes, then definitely you will definitely learn one or two things from it. I can assure you that. So going back to this, okay, let me show you what I took today. All right, let me show you what I took today. So I woke up. I took a sell at this level. Uh, I took a sell around this level right here, around this support level. But my stop was just 10 pips, which was very, very bad on my side. My stop was 10 pips, which was bad. I mean, it was not a good location to use 10 pips, right? So price took me out. Price took me out at this level, right? So I waited. I was like, okay, now I want to wait for a confirmation, and confirmation is 15-minute break of structure, which is which will be this right here, right? So it takes a high, so this low, right? Most people don't even know how to look at break of structure. So this low takes a previous high to the left and then follows by taking the low that took out the previous high to the left. So this will be my break of structure, right? So now what I was looking at here was this resistance level. This is my high time frame resistance level, right? This is what I was looking at. But right, but but when this is also one of when price was coming up, right? Coming up, I saw this candle is 1, 2, 3, and then the next candle printed berry, so I took a sell there. I was like, okay, maybe the intentions are changing because sometimes when the market is aggressive, you don't get pullbacks right there, right? So I think I had 10 pips here, yeah. So I took that trade right there, and then this spike came from nowhere. Don't think it was news. It came from nowhere. That spike, right? That spike right there. It came from nowhere. There was no news, absolutely nothing. It was just a manipulation. And also, if you look at the 4 hours, it made a lot of sense on the 4 hours to sell at this level. But because I took a sell here, and then price ended up pushing to this level, I did not sell again because I already took a loss here and a loss here. So it was two losses in a day, which was okay for me. So that's why I did not sell here. But this was my original position, right? This was my original position. So I ended up not selling there, and so currently it's running maybe 1 to 3, 1 to 3.5, and which would have been a good which would have been a good 1 to 7, right? A good 1 to 7.5. So it is what it is, though. It is what it is. So for tomorrow, let's see. For tomorrow, what am I expecting? Depending on what I see, but for now, if we open tomorrow, right, and then we continue. So let's see. If we open tomorrow and then we continue down like this, I might look for a buy here, right? I might look for a buy. If we pull back up, then I'll look for a sell, right? And then depending on what I see, right? Depending on what I see, and also depending on the reaction here, right? Depending on the reaction here, that's what is gonna tell me what I should do. So if we pull back down, I might look for a buy. But if we pull back up first, right, then I'm gonna be looking for a buy that's gonna. Then I might look for a buy. I'm gonna be looking for a sell right here. Now look at the daily candle. This is what I'm talking about, right? If you look at the daily candle, this is what I'm talking about right here. This daily candle right here. So it makes a lot of sense to look at sales here. Right? Daily open, body open, and right here 50% boom boom. Right here. So let's see how it goes. And it is what it is. Let's see how it goes, guys. Let's see how it goes. Catch you all tomorrow, right? And inshallah.